All right, welcome back to another episode of Hailing Frequencies Open, where each week we read your comments that you left on our videos of us commenting on episodes of Star Trek. Another week has gone by, Will, so
It
that
has.
means now is the time. Yeah, this show just makes my life fade away into nothing. Every week goes by faster and faster. It's like a real life Star Trek episode.
They're hailing us. Hailing frequencies open.
Captain, we're receiving 285,000 hails.
I wish I knew what to tell them.
So, not a lot to cover this week, but we got a couple here to go over. This is from our hailing frequencies episode called so this is the kissing Siri episode we did.
Yeah, so it's our video about booby trap.
Yeah, we talked about booby trap. We mostly talked about kissing Siri
Oh, we certainly did.
and Geordi doing stuff. Yeah. So starting us off here is Ed Mark Starr. He says in 1990, the National Film Board of Canada released an animated short film by John Weldon called To Be. This short raised some interesting questions about teleportation. Star Trek fans took special note of To Be. Teleportation is more complicated than first imagined. And then he sends us the link to watch it.
Yeah, so I was able to watch it, and
Yeah.
basically what it poses is when the transport a person between two things, the original is destroyed, intentionally destroyed in the short. It's not like a theory of what's happening. And that the scientist who has the teleportation machine poses the question like it doesn't matter if you destroy the other one because the copy is an exact copy. And then this lady who's involved in the film basically poses like, yeah, but you don't really know that because you always destroy the other person. So you should not destroy them and then like interact. So he doesn't. And then he interacts with his copy. And then it's like basically shows that they are two different people.
That's
Or they
pretty
are,
cool.
well, they are like identical people, but there's not really anything distinguishable between the two of them, and they play chess, and then the winner gets destroyed because the original always gets destroyed. She rules that the one who won the game is smarter than a copy, so he gets destroyed. And then the man just like freaks out. He can't take it anymore because now he knows he's a copy essentially. And he like abandons the thing. Yeah. And then she gets copied at the end of it, and I forgot why, but basically it's so I guess really what he poses is, which is what a lot of Star Trek fans talk about, is you're physically getting destroyed on the transporter pad or wherever, and then you're rematerializing, but you're just a copy.
Yeah, I like that. That's a fun yeah, I don't really like the transporter. Like I said, I would be like Bones. I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, I think, man, when you break a person down into like literally invisible molecules, or I
Yeah.
guess you're literally breaking them down into molecules so that they go through like a data processing thing, and then you put them somewhere else and they reconstitute back together and make it individual. It's like, uh, like
There's too much. There's too much.
I don't know if it is the same person. I mean, when you really like scientifically think about it,
Yeah.
but
I think too, honestly, what would end up happening is like you as a person would become like less and less.
like a Xerox machine,
Yeah. Like you would lose something every time.
you would think so.
Even if it's like, neurons or brain cells, it's like
Yeah.
you would just become, I think over time you would just become stupider. I think like you would just lose parts of you and it would be really bad. Yeah, it'd be gross.
Very possible, very possible. Obviously, for television, it's just fun and it's easy to get people to go from one place to another and not have to
Yeah.
film them like flying or doing anything
But
crazy.
there's a reason that that's like the one technology from Star Trek we don't have
Yes,
in our timeline.
yes,
Everything else we have.
yeah. It is a little too what do you call it? Like too far to reach.
Yeah, instant transportation has always been a big to do.
Yeah, I don't even know how they. I mean, I know it's not. You can't do it, but there has to be some sort of scientific algorithm that would allow a person to do that. It's just like impossible to put it into like machinery.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is some sort of thing where like dealing with a black hole or some sort of thing with, like hurling a person at the speed of light kind of thing. Like if a person could survive being hurled at the speed of light, could they essentially
There's
show up
yeah,
somewhere else?
there's way too many ifs and hows about that. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think we'll ever see it.
But I think he's making this comment based off of, I think Captain Olimar was talking about teleportation in his comment,
Hmm.
if I remember correctly. So,
Yeah, I think we were talking about why can't you just beam directly to
oh,
places and
yes.
not why they always have to beam to the platform, but then also sometimes we see stuff just beamed like right to rooms specifically. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, so it's
I
cool that
like
Ed
it.
like found that or knows of that video and shared it
Yeah,
with us. It's interesting.
that's pretty cool. You know, what we need is the tube system from Futurama.
Yes.
That would be better. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty sweet. I'd be down for that. All right, so the next one here is from my office. He says, would I agree with the captain going on an away mission? Depends on who the captain is. If he's a royal D-bag, then I would not object. In fact, I would encourage him to go on every away mission. That's true.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess in our real world setting, like, yeah, you would just be like, yeah, why don't you go on that one? But I think in Star Trek, I think you can't be like
Yeah.
that. So
Mm. Yeah, it's a bummer. They really frown on things like that.
yeah, you can't be a jerk just because he's a
Yeah.
jerk. We're beyond that in
That
Star Trek.
that sounds to me like a little bit of the mirror universe. You're always sending the captain to the planet.
Yeah, you should go do that.
No, no, no. The captain always goes to the front lines. Good stuff. Yeah, so then he concludes and he says, thanks for the laughs. Don't suck on the knobs. There you go.
There you go.
Don't suck on the knobs. Yeah,
Never should suck on the knobs.
no. Nice counsel. Good knobs. Yeah, I think I talked about that too much in that episode, if I remember correctly. Although I don't know what you left in and what you didn't, so
You
I'm not
basically,
gonna say anything.
you basically no, no,
Uh,
it's in the video.
no, I left it. No, I left it. You sick freak.
You talked about coming in and seeing Jordy sucking on knobs in the engineering. That's what you said. So I left it in.
It doesn't even sound like something I would say. Well, it's AI manipulation. That's what
It
that is.
is. It is. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it, everybody, for this week's hailing frequencies. Open, 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 open. So thanks for the comments. Do better next week, please. Because
When he's gone on vacation,
yeah, do better.
and we won't have one because he
Yeah.
won't be here.
Give Will a lot. He's gonna run the show himself next week, so give him just a ton of stuff to do. And
We'll film Caleb's reactions of him going like,
yeah.
oh,
Mm, 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 mm.
right.
Yeah. Will's gonna send me all the comments, and I'm gonna upload a video from the Bahamas. So just yeah. Yeah. So keep them coming. We like hearing from you guys, and we always have fun talking about your comments. And yeah, look forward to next time we talk about your comments on our comments that we commented about Star Trek, commenting about pop culture and politics and war and stuff. So
Yeah, all of it.
people, places, and things. Yeah. So there you go. All right. We'll see you next time. We'll close hailing frequencies.
Aye, aye, Captain.